Replacement 16.
That's right. Welcome to podcast number 16.
And there's no alcohol in this one, so that means I might be able to use my brain before I talk.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we were doing in this game before. But
I remember we were working on building a little tiny house, and like this thing right here, and then we just started wandering and digging into the earth.
I remember we kept dying because we had no walls. We just had like something, and spiders and creepers kept coming in. I'm gonna make a furnace. I don't even remember how to play this game anymore. Fuck.
I was just gonna say, I don't even know how to fucking play anymore.
I need more cobblestone.
So when's the holiday? Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Heath till Tuesday?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind that, but I better ask her.
Yeah. See if she can loan you the cape too.
Yeah, that would be nice. There we go. I just had to struggle remember how to open a door.
This podcast was recorded a little ahead of time, but if anybody saw Daryl at Toronto Fan Expo, they can send us pictures and we'll upload them onto Instagram.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone's listening, if they pay attention.
Yeah. We're in the future right now. Where the fuck are we going?
We're in the future. I'm so fucking tired.
Oh, don't yawn, man. Fuck.
I know it. I hate that yawning is literally contagious.
Yeah. Like sometimes you even see it, like fucking people do it in the car. And then you see them yawn, and then you yawn, and like I wonder, I'm like, how many people actually get hit with that fucking yawn? If there's like a little train that goes with just people yawning. Fuck, I can't believe we're in Minecraft again.
How do I open this thing?
What thing?
This box here.
Chest?
Yeah.
Left trigger. We're gonna have to make a fucking door's ceiling soon.
How do I take one of those pieces of meat out?
Triangle, I think. I think it's triangle. Is it triangle? Yeah, it's triangle. There's meat in there?
There's a couple of pork chops and steaks.
I don't see that. Oh, dude, that's in your inventory.
Huh. Okay. Raw pork chop, raw mutton.
I am, I'm putting these furnaces out, so if you want to cook something. Tree. And tree. I gotta do some sand. So yeah, fucking Minecraft comes out with a new update. And fucks up my my progress. So instead of being 100% of this game, now I'm at 86.
Well, so now we gotta get to work and bring your progress back up to 100.
But it's all just what is it? It's just that multiplayer game.
How do I put the pork chop in there?
You gotta go to the other oven. Go to the one
This
that's
one?
not cooked. Yeah.
And then I select the item, and then I want to L2.
You put it in the ingredient. Boing, 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 boing.
Come on. Come on, what's going on?
Once you okay, you know what? Just go to bed, and then when we wake up, it should be good to go. I think it's left trigger in bed. There we go.
What, did you have your food cooking in that one? And this is...
No, I'm cooking sand so I can make like a glass ceiling.
Ah.
There's
Now
some
that
things I remember in this game,
is
not
creative.
much. I'm gonna have to get more sand. Hey! Come here. Cecily the cow. Holy fuck, how many pork chops did you have?
I had 7.
Can I take one?
Yeah.
Drink. Got it. Nope.
You take another one if you want. I got 17. Oh, no, these are pork chops. Raw pork chops. I have 17, and I've got 5 cooked muttons.
Holy fuck. Okay. I should
So you can take that other mutton, and I'll put the pork chops on now.
Holy moly. We should be good for a
So
while.
we're not gonna starve.
No.
This little duck has been in here for a while, flapping his wings. I think it might be time to put him out of his misery.
Yeah, it's a chicken.
Nah, I can't do it. He's too cute.
Today we got home from oh, you just dropped an egg. We got home from Nancy's grandmother's house, and our other neighbor was in the yard picking what are they called, dandelions? What are they called in
yeah.
English?
I don't know what the
It's I don't know. It's weeds, but like the Italian people eat it, right? They turn into dandelions after. It's something like that.
Mm.
So he was picking it for his because he got a rabbit, right? Because he's gonna fatten it up and then kill it.
Cook him and eat him.
He's gonna cook them and put them in tomato sauce, I think. Right? But his daughter fell in love with the rabbit, so now he can't kill it.
Yeah. Because imagine now that she's fallen in love with the rabbit. If he cooks it and turns it into dinner, and she finds that out, she'll be traumatized.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So he's like, ah, fuck! I just fattened up that bunny, and I can't do anything with it.
Yeah. Nancy's grandfather used to do that too, I think. But he used to have a ton of rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
He used to breed them and then kill them and cook them up.
And then
Like
Well,
I
that's
can't
like-
I can't eat rabbit. I don't know. I have apparently.
I would eat one, but I do not have what it takes to be the guy that's doing the killing, and you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
it's like a much older generation thing to just you have to prepare your food. But these days, everything's on the store shelves.
Yeah. Because you gotta.
Like, I
what
think
what do you do? Snap its neck?
I don't know. You snap its neck or you cut its throat or whatever, and then you gotta
No.
skin it.
You actually have to like just grab it by the neck and just like yank it.
Grab by the feet.
You grab it by the feet and you just yank the neck.
Oh God.
Like I've never seen it.
Oh,
I
no.
don't ever want to see it.
No.
But
And then
according
they
to
skin
Nancy,
it? Oh.
according to Nancy, it's pretty bad.
And then they skin it.
I've seen footage of some woman that lives in like rural America,
Oh,
right?
sorry.
Oh, who the fuck was that?
No.
And then
Who was that?
I don't know. It must have been some thing from above. So this show was about how people live out there, and at
Yeah.
first glance you see what this woman's doing to a rabbit, but it's how they live. They kill it, they skin it, they clean it. Apparently, that's what they call taking
Yeah.
all the meat off it. And then I watched the footage of her doing it. She did it like it was nothing. it went from being alive to dead, and I'm like, wow. I know they're gonna eat it. They're gonna cook them up and eat them.
We were watching this episode of Naked and Afraid, and they caught a turtle and they made a fucking stew out of it.
Mm.
But like they're showing how they're like trying to chop its head off and shit. Like, I don't know. I don't want to see where the meat comes from. I just want to see it cooking on the barbecue. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and I mean that's. I think if anything significantly bad happened in the world, there'd be a lot of people that wouldn't know how to take care of themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all they know is going to the grocery store. Well, how does that fucking stuff get there? Someone else has to handle it and prepare it. And if it ever went back to the old days of catching your dinner and eating what you catch, it's going to be a lot of people not being able to adapt.
Yeah, I'd be catching a lot of bags of Doritos.
Yeah, fuck, I'd be catching a pizza delivery car.
Yeah, really. You gotta go catch Sanjeet with the order from Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just chopping
Like
wood.
we used to have such a plan last time we were playing this,
Yeah.
and now we don't.
Well, I was trying to
Well,
perfect
let's-
it, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, can you Google what else you're?
Yeah,
Those,
it's just it's stuff to do in the mini games, so it's got nothing to do with
okay.
in here, so there's no point.
Well, how about let's go digging into the earth again like we did after
Yeah.
we build the ceiling.
Well, I'm out anyway. Let's see if I have any more sand. Boosh! Feels like we haven't played 7 Days to Die in like a month.
Mm-hmm. But we've got a lot of videos up of it.
Yeah, we
We did a lot of recording for it.
got one more and that's it. But you know what? Like we do like a very long session. We split it, and then we
Mhm.
don't play for it in a while, and then you know what? It seems fresh after like when we get back into it,
Yeah.
which is good because we're not like overdoing the game.
No, I agree. I mean, I just saw on Achievement Hunter they got some Call of Duty thing that there's more than one of them. Gavin's doing one, and there's another one doing another video. And I
Yeah.
guess they're the same. And they got about 600 people watching it.
Yeah, it
But
was
they
just
do a lot of that.
That's
they do a
that's
lot
the
of that
live
game,
stream, yeah. Yeah. But they get a lot of like early releases just because who they are.
Who they are and what they do.
Yeah.
Well, I did see a preview for, I don't know if it's Call of Duty, but there's the zombie version part of it.
Yeah.
It looks good enough. I think we should get it.
Thing is with Call of Duty, after we stop playing for 2 weeks, and then all the 12-year-olds get better. And
Yeah, that's a
then
good point.
We're just fucking sitting
Those-
there with our controllers in our hands.
Little
Yeah.
nerds outmaneuvering us.
Hey, fuck you! You suck.
Yeah,
just
I
gotta
remember
hear
the
that
time when I
over and
was-
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the condo and we played a little bit online, and there was some kid mouthy as shit, and he kept taunting us, right? And then he told
Yeah.
all of us that he was the mother, and
Yeah.
everyone believed it. So they're all like, you got to deal with a lot of personalities, and again, kids with lightning fast reflexes when they play. It's like, you know what? We're too old.
Yeah, no, I feel old. Like I watch my nephew play,
Mhm.
and he just moves and kills and does this and that, and I'm like, fuck, I can't even do anything. I feel so useless.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be 40 in half a year, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty old, apparently.
Not to play video games.
No, people are like, no, it's not old, but it's like, well, it is 40. And there's no way we could compete with a bunch of kids playing these fucking games.
Yeah, really.
From who? Oh yeah, how much?
Boop, 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 boop,
It's not
boop.
bad.
I gotta go throw the coal in the thing so it continues cooking.
Oh, is that what you were getting?
Yeah. So, we're going to Myrtle Beach next week, and the weather forecast says it's
So
gonna
she can
fucking,
register.
it's gonna rain
Okay.
Oh no.
Like she wants to
pretty
do her
much
team?
the entire time, and we actually might be getting hit with a
Okay, so she
hurricane.
can register.
Son of a bitch.
Uh,
That's scary.
You know, it depends
'Cause you
on
know
how
what?
strong the hurricane is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen some storms up here that don't compare to a hurricane, but they scare the fuck out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they have categories.
So I'll get the link for you.
I think
then you
category
can send it to
5 is
her. And then she
the
can sign up there.
worst. All right, you got to get out of the
Category
fan.
5
Yeah.
hurricane. Oh, I just sat back. Hold on.
Well, if they want to register, they can.
Yeah, because
But-
when I
Or
was,
if you don't think
what was
so,
I?
Your son didn't register last week and walked with
I
him.
was in grade 6, I think.
Is that the one who came?
When we were living in Florida, and we were in a hurricane, Hurricane Andrew, and that one was a category 5.
Hurricane Andrew.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Really? Because
Yeah.
that's what I remember. I was dating
Oh, okay.
my
This is
first
in,
girlfriend.
Yeah, this is in '94.
Right. So. No, wait a minute. No. Hurricane Andrew.
Yeah.
Hurricane Andrew was 94.
Yeah,
Did she interview Georgia? Was Josie the one who interviewed Georgia? She might join our team for the walk. Okay, so I gave you.
yeah. So,
Oh,
so it was a category
she must
5.
have-
I remember because you got to take shelter, right? It's not safe for you to stay at home.
Yeah.
No, because
Because,
it'll destroy your house,
yeah,
right?
a category 5 could just topple your house, like with no
Well-
effort. It's just like it's
Okay.
just wind
Well,
and it just tears everything out.
What about something like I live in here with this little square building? Would
Yeah.
that get torn down too?
It depends on how strong they are, but it's mostly something like with the roof.
Okay, so I'll send you.
Right.
It'll rip the roof off.
It rips
Yeah,
the roof off, and then it's stuff blowing up against the house,
And then you can send it to her.
right? But
No,
what
she
mostly
like-
got
herself.
what mostly got affected down there was
she just has to
like
write
trailer
down the
parks?
team name, what
Yeah,
the-
yeah. I
Yeah.
noticed that those
the older
those
style homes.
structures would they just break apart.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't know. 'Cause I know before
And there's
for a
been some
while,
storms up here that I thought they were
started
pretty
off before
fucking powerful, man.
20 bucks
There
Yeah.
was a lightning
$65
crash out here
to register.
and I was
Yeah.
sleeping in this apartment. It wasn't a hurricane or anything, but it was so fucking loud. I thought one of the buildings in the street must have been hit. It had to have been. It scared the fuck out of me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And at one point,
My bad.
when I went back to work here where I'm at,
Yeah.
there was it wasn't a storm, but it was like a weird
Yeah. Well, she registered.
cloud
she put
formation
it
that rolled in.
under
Right, the
right?
cloud was like black and gray, and the
Whatever-
rest of the sky around it was greenish, and it was huge,
Yeah,
and it looked like some kind of alien thing coming down. Right,
yeah.
and
Okay, I'll send you the link then.
that was enough to scare me half to death. So I think people that live near where the real weather is, they're either much tougher people,
Oh,
or I
yeah.
don't know what, because
Well, you want-
I
But
think
you know, yeah.
I just
You feel like you can't.
Like we were playing, because we were at my dad's restaurant. Like he worked at a restaurant, so we went
Mhm.
there, right? Because the owner took everybody's family,
Yeah.
and they're like, you know what, stay here because it's safe, it's low to the ground, and there's food. So the day of the hurricane, we were playing outside, and
I'm sure a lot of people don't register either.
we're just playing. The sky's turning black, and we're running in the parking lot. Fuck, I'm
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
goosebumps right now. The
just thinking about it.
yeah, the friend of mine, he was running and he just stopped. He just stopped for no reason.
Okay.
Doesn't a fucking bolt of lightning strike right in front of him and blow up?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it was a blue.
Oh my
It was a
God.
blue bolt of lightning.
And he didn't get hit.
He didn't get hit. Like, he stopped. Something stopped him. And
Well, apparently,
he was,
there must have been something he could feel.
I don't know. He just stopped.
Because I saw a picture online of these two kids. They're little white kids, and they have long straight hair.
Yeah.
And they were outside in this vast open natural area, and their hair started to stick up.
Really?
And it was all the electrical charge in the area that lightning hit shortly after. I don't know if it hit the kids, but lightning, like some powerful fucking mean serious lightning, hit the area. So I've got some cooked pork chops here if you need some.
All right. I think I'm just sleeping. Yeah, you want to sleep, and then
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'll make it daytime. But yeah, I asked the kid. I'm like, what did you feel? He's like, I don't know. I just stopped. And
So it just
he
blind
got lucky.
luck that he stopped, yeah. And it was this big lightning explosion right in front of
Yeah,
him.
it was blue. I remember it was blue lightning.
Oh my god.
Like, to this day, like, I remember it. When I start thinking about it, I get goosebumps.
Yeah, really. Like, I mean, because that could have been him or you that got it, and you both didn't get it.
We got lucky.
I remember when I was at my condo, I might have already told you this. No, I'm cooking all this food, but if you need any, just let me know.
All right, I'm gonna keep hunting.
So, when I was in the condo, my sister came over to teach me how to make lasagna.
Yeah.
And she went out in my balcony, and she was having a cigarette, and she goes, "The sky's looking pretty weird out here." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." So I'm checking the lasagna, and I heard the loudest fucking explosion of lightning I've ever. I couldn't believe how fucking loud it is. She came running in, and she was scared, and I was fucking scared. I was ready to leave the apartment and go into the hallway. And then it happened again, another one, and it was like the area all around looked green.
Yeah, that's when it's actually strong.
Yeah, like unbelievably powerful. There's some dude out here in the water shooting arrows.
Yeah, it's a skeleton. Ah, big.
I remember a kid in school told me that him and his dad were out camping, and there was what they thought was a tornado coming, and they started to run, and they were running, and the kid lifted off the ground.
Oh shit!
And the dad had to catch him, and then they barely made it to their car and took off, and just narrowly escaped the fucking tornado.
Tornadoes are fucking scary shit, man.
They like the power behind them is unfucking believable.
Yeah. I'm just walking around, just seeing what there is around here. So I don't think we've actually discovered anything. Seeing if there's any caves or anything.
Yeah, we should maybe do that for some scenery for the video.
I'm actually if you come out of the house, I see you. If you look straight ahead,
Oh, okay.
I'm jumping all the way. Yeah. So I got some meat. You got some meat.
I got food with it.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing, I was in an earthquake once, which was fucking. It traumatized me.
Fuck.
That one traumatized me. That was in.
No, where were you when that happened?
That was in Chile. I was at my aunt's house. And, fuck, what was it? It was in the middle of the night, right? And you know how they say dogs can sense an earthquake?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in bed, I'm falling asleep, and then I hear like this fucking loud bang, right? And then all the dogs start barking. And then the house starts shaking. And I'm like, holy fuck, what is this?
I wonder what the loud bang was.
That's, I guess, I'm guessing that's how, like the earthquake, the plate's moving or something.
Yeah, the land itself is moving.
Because it sounded like a boulder hitting a boulder.
Holy.
and then like it started shaking. It was like a 5.6 earthquake. You know, I wasn't able to sleep through like the rest of the week that I was there because I thought there was gonna be
No,
like, more earthquakes.
I'd be afraid too.
Yeah,
I
and everybody
mean-
falls asleep after, and they're like, "Oh, it's just a tremor."
It's just a significant fucking landmass moving.
Yeah, really. But like my aunt's house, it was like the houses aren't made pretty strong over there, so like when the house shakes, the house fucking shakes.
Mm.
It's like you're on a trampoline.
No way.
Yeah, man.
That is so. There's some weather phenomenon in this fucking life of ours. It's absolutely fucking nightmarish. I mean, I was in an earthquake once when I was a kid
Yeah.
in the apartment buildings we lived in. It's just right around here, near the Fairview Mall. And we were on the second floor, but my buddy lived in the fucking 15th floor.
Yeah.
So we said we felt a bit of an earthquake, and he goes, "A bit. My whole apartment was shaking." So I guess from the base of the building, the top of the building will wave more than the bottom, right? So
Well, yeah.
they were traumatized, whereas we didn't think it was that big of a deal. But I just always wondered, it was something that big, like a building like that. As soon as there's an earthquake, how does it not just fucking tumble? But I think we talked about earlier how tall structures, to be that tall, they have to go
yeah.
a certain length into the ground, and they're designed to sway a bit.
Yeah. Like you
So they
can
don't
feel
just
it like
become
in a
rigid.
building if it's windy. If it's a tall building and then you're up high, you can actually feel it sway.
Yeah, and the tallest condo I was in, and it made me uncomfortable. It was the 22nd floor, and it was some buddy's girlfriend, and she lives in this place. We went out to the balcony for a cigarette, and I did not like being that fucking high up. And they're like, it's fine, and they're sitting leaning on the fucking railing, like, as if, how do they know it's not going to break off and they're going to fall to their fucking deaths? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking
used to live
it
on
all
the-
for granted.
We used to live on the 23rd floor.
Oh my god.
That was at Jane and Black Creek, which isn't the greatest area. So it was better to be higher up
No.
just because of the gunplay in the area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my cat used to actually he used to sit on the railing and look down.
Yeah.
Like
Cats
he's
are
not
fucking
afraid
weird
of
like that.
anything. He caught a
No, we
seagull
had a
once
cat like that. Really?
Yeah, he brought him into the house.
No, that's really aggressive. We had a cat that we lived on the 12th floor of the apartment buildings that are right across from the Fairview Mall.
Yeah.
This Siamese cat he would walk, you know those buildings that are shaped funny, like they got long curvy hallways, right?
Yeah.
So the front of the building, there's like 3 hallways in it, and the front of the building has this major curve, and the cat would walk from one end of the fucking building to the other on the 12th floor balcony railing.
Shit.
He just did it all the time, and he thought it was fucking cool. And I'd seen it so much that I stopped getting worried for the cat. There's this fucking Siamese cat it was a pretty aggressive cat.
Yeah.
It's more like having a guard. It's like having a guard dog.
Ouch. We once had a raccoon climb up to the 23rd floor.
Wow.
And my mom had, it was just like it wasn't vegetables, it was just like a flower box that she had it covered up, and the raccoon was in there. And we called animal control. They're like, well, don't feed it, and it'll go away. And we fed it, but it actually went away. But it was freaky, man. It was a big ass fucking raccoon.
Some of them are big.
I didn't even know they can come up like 23 floors.
Well, those things are weird because they got little hands.
Yeah.
It's not like cat claws or paws or whatever. Like those, and they're freakishly smart too. My ex-wife's parents' house has a problem with raccoons getting into their attic,
Really?
and they're I'm drowning. Fuck off! I can't turn my phone off. Fuck off, you piece of shit. Okay, I gotta get to the land and then turn my phone off because that's just gonna keep happening. So no matter what they've done, whatever procedures they've taken to keep them out, they keep fucking getting in. And some of them down here are so aggressive that when if they're too close, I'll go, and it'll usually make them leave. But
Yeah.
every once in a while, one of them is so big and it walks back up and says, "What? You talking to me?"
I was like,
And
what'd
the
you
thing
say?
looks like it wants to. Yeah, it's like, "What'd you say? You talking to me?" I was like, "Fuck. What do I do if this fucking little thing attacks?"
Fucking run like a little girl.
I would run like a little girl. I'd run surprisingly fast for a large dude.
Yeah.
I'd be out.
I think what you do, you just gotta kick it. Kick
Well,
it and
there was
run.
one near. Yeah, there was one near my apartment, and he was at the garbage out the side of the building. And same thing, on the way to work, I dropped a bag of garbage off, and he's out there looking, and he didn't run away from me. He wasn't very big,
Yeah.
but he was already learned that he can be aggressive, right? And I'm like, fuck, I don't need to get my fucking leg bit up by a fucking aggressive raccoon. So I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Raccoon. Whoop. There's nothing
remember,
here.
We're talking about childhood traumatic experiences. Way back, and I was young, and there was this family down the road. This is like West Hill area-ish.
Yeah.
And there was a family, and the dad was a truck driver, so we all thought the truck was cool, and we'd all look at it. And they had these dogs, these white German Shepherds. I've always found the look of those white Shepherds a little creepy, a little unsettling.
Yeah, German Shepherds
And they
are
had-
kind of
they-
crazy sometimes.
Yeah, they are. That and Doberman Pinschers. They
Yeah.
can just get a little bit fucking weird.
Must be the German in
And so it must be, because like when I'd seen these dogs, and this is a lesson I learned quick as a kid, that when the owners are around, the dogs are okay. But if they're not, if their family's not around, you're just a target,
Yeah.
and you better not be in range. Because I went over to this dog. The one dog was named King, because in those days they were calling every dog fucking King and Princey. We had a German Shepherd named Princey.
I wanted to
So
call
it's a
Spot
fucking-
King.
King, yeah.
Stupid name.
Well, I would call him stupid now.
So I go to this dog after I'd spent the afternoon with it, right?
Yeah.
I remember finding the horror of this experience on my way to school.
Yeah,
Um,
bring it on top of the couch. We can fucking do this.
So I saw this dog, and the whole family introduced me to it, and I thought the dog was friendly. It was actually letting me pat it on the head. And then the next day on the walk to school, this fucking dog, it came running at me down to the end of its yard, but it was on a leash.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I didn't get fucking chewed up like a little chew toy. So it scared the fuck out of me. I ran backwards. I think I peed my pants. And then I never went back that way again. They're like, you don't have to walk the long way around, you know. I'm like, your dog is a fucking killing machine. I'm not going that way.
Yeah.
For the rest of the time we
my,
lived there, I took the long way to school.
my sister-in-law got.
Uh-oh.
Well, my sister used to have a German Shepherd. I don't
Right.
know why, because it's not like they have a lot of room in the backyard, but they got one anyway because my nieces and nephews wanted one. So my brother had come over on a rare visit, and my sister-in-law got bit by the dog. Like, she had to go get stitches, I think.
Was this during the time that you've known me? Because that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I told you that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, teamwork.
Come on, listen.
Teamwork.
Put your head over my lap.
I have
Teamwork.
no fucking clue, yeah.
Encouragement.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, uh-oh.
Move back, move back, move back. Oh.
Oh, I died. I paid for it with my life.
Oh shit.
Now I gotta find you. Which is gonna be... Oh, I'm all the way back here.
I know.
Well, I know what roughly general direction I'll go in, so... Oh, I gotta get... Ah, fuck. You gotta
I
collect
have a
all that
map.
stuff.
Don't worry. I have a map.
Because all that shit's gone.
Hold on. Okay. Okay, turn to your right. Okay, there. Just go that way. Just keep going that direction. Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't want to go to work tonight.
I didn't want to go to work today.
I mean, why can't we just fucking win the lottery and get it over with?
I don't play the lottery.
I do at work. There's a small group of guys that we regularly put in money.
Yeah.
Just because I'm ready. I'm ready to be fucking rich.
Yeah, me too. But unless you're old or an immigrant, you probably won't win the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Well, that was some of the stuff my mom...
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I remember seeing like the news once where they showed the winner of Lotto Max, and I think it was Sri Lankan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his fucking
Whoa.
last name was Lucky something.
Really?
I'm like, if you got a name
Huh.
like that, you're gonna win the fucking lottery.
His last name had the word lucky in it.
Yeah.
That's weird. You know what? My mom always told me when I was a kid there was always some old lady that lives in the fucking Yukon that wins the millions in dollars.
Yeah.
And then they're so old that they just leave the money to people to take care of their cat.
That's fucked up.
Like, really? All that money.
Alright, so
Okay, there's a lot of dudes out here.
Yeah.
And I got no weapons.
Well, I'm coming back to you just because. Ah, fuck. I fell in a hole. Luckily, we have like, nothing if we lose anyway. Yeah, just keep going in that direction.
Okay, there's a big green thing floating around in there. I'm not going near it.
UFO?
No. Floating around in the water. It looked like a big green blob of snot.
Ooh. Alright. So, I found a temple. Now
Temple.
I gotta find you.
Uh-oh. This guy's gonna get me.
I gotta eat something, I think.
There's a skeleton having a fight with a wolf.
Yeah, that's what usually
Skeleton
happens.
lost.
Nom 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 nom.
And then I've also heard of the people that win lotteries, and within a few years they're already broke and back to looking for work.
Yeah, that's because you have family members come out of the fucking wahoo.
Yeah. Anyone that's ever known you comes after you.
And what they actually do when you win, I think the lottery corporation gives your number out to all the charities,
That's a joke, man.
and then they start calling you, asking you for money.
I just had my number changed quickly. I mean, I heard recently there was one of the last winners of like 50 million.
Yeah.
They were willing to pay immediately right out of the core amount to have their privacy.
Yeah.
And it became a whole fucking case. It's like,
Turn
why
to your
can't
left.
you allow them? Yeah, why can't you have the privacy? You gotta immediately have your number broadcast out there and have all these people begging
Yeah. Your
you.
fucking picture.
Yeah, harassment. But there's one group of people, they were prepared to stand their ground, and like I think they actually got ahead and won the right to have their privacy.
Yeah, no, I'd give my work number. Because I won't be working there anymore anyway.
No.
Yeah, today Nancy sent me a listing for a house. She's like, oh, I found her dream home. So I check it out. It's fucking $14 million.
Jeez. A $14 million house.
I think it had 2 swimming pools, one inside and one outside.
Wow.
6 bathrooms. Like, Fuck, man. Like, you would actually have to get a PlayStation for every room.
Yep, I think so.
Just because they're so far away from each other.
You know, when I saw some of the
I'm not
stuff on
cheap.
YouTube
That's
about,
fucking $14 million.
I saw this video about what's the word for beyond luxury?
Extravagant?
Extravagant might be it. An extravagant fuck off. Extravagant mansion. This thing was so expensive that the owner was approached by an Asian buyer, and they wanted to pay $100 million for this. I swear to God, and they said no.
Really?
And on the property that was so fucking huge, they had a separate house for the representative of the house.
Yeah.
They had living quarters for the fucking staff, like the cleaning and cooking and whatever.
Yeah.
It had several luxury cars in the garage already. And security. There was also living quarters for security. Someone is fucking pegging me off with these arrows. And I haven't found you yet.
No, I'm walking towards you. You're going the right direction anyway.
Okay. So yeah, this is such a level of luxury and extravagance that not everyone's going to be even made aware of it. And they said when they wanted to put it up for sale, it was a quiet auction or a quiet sale.
Yeah.
So it didn't go everywhere. It's just the select few that could, first of all, could only afford something like that. And then the select few that would be allowed by the other neighbors that are there to come into the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
I still don't know how the fuck you can afford, like, okay, we buy the house that's 14 million, right? The only way you can buy it is if you're a billionaire or if you win like a lot of money in the lottery, because you got to buy it out, right?
You got to buy it outright, and then there's property taxes and maintenance and upkeep on a property that's that expensive, right?
So
that's
the property tax you're gonna have to pay no matter what.
yeah, and it's going to be expensive. So some people might make the mistake of they might win 25 million to go ahead and buy a $14 million home, and then they find out that the rest of their money dwindles because it's very expensive to maintain something like that.
That's the catch of like the Princess Margaret houses, right? Because
That's that lottery thing.
yeah, because you win the house. Fuck, am I going the right direction? You win the house and they give you, let's say, $30,000. Right? That $30,000 is your first year of what the fuck's it
Property
called?
tax?
Property tax. So pretty
Wow.
much you're gonna be paying 30 grand a year in property taxes. Because
Holy.
it's over $1 million house.
Yeah. So even a house that's $1 million,
Don't be cheap.
the property
No one's
tax,
talking to you.
you got to be able to afford that.
Yeah. Fuck. Am I going the right way?
I don't know.
Am I gonna go up to that house
I
and
think-
be big for one if I'm working?
I'm not buying you that house.
Don't be cheap.
I might have to jump in lava and just fucking die.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm in the snow right now.
In the snow.
Yeah. I think I may have traveled the wrong way. Because I don't see myself on a map. I see myself just on a dot. But I see you on the map.
Mm. Maybe you've gone below.
Yeah, map is taking me to the house.
Yeah. So this might be another episode of 7 Days to Die where we fucking can't find each other for some
We're just
reason.
yeah. I just got some sugar cane.
Well, you can make paper with the sugar cane. And then... almost drowned. With sugar cane, you make the paper, you might be able to make a a map, but you need redstone.
To write?
No, redstone is, I don't know what the fuck. It just helps to make, because you got to make a compass, and then you got to combine the compass with the paper. You're going the wrong way. Maybe just stay there, and I'll see if I can come to you.
Okay.
Get onto like a high area. Ouch.
Whoa. See, if I won a bunch of money, like 20 million or whatever,
Yeah.
I think I'd buy a modest house, pay it outright.
Yeah. And just decorate
Maybe
it
a
how you
couple,
want.
yeah, maybe a couple modest houses, just nothing over the top. I mean, some people that I used to know, and you know who I mean, they have these, it's never enough, you know what I mean? Like I can have a decent house and just be perfectly fucking happy with it for the rest of my life. Whereas these people, they want more and more and more, bigger, shinier. And I don't know why they have that constant fucking void in their soul that they always need something more. Nothing's ever good enough.
Okay. I found another map. I think I can use to get to you.
Okay.
God damn it.
I'm pretty high up here.
Yeah. I was going the wrong
I
way.
see a lot of shit that... Which way do I gotta go?
No, I was going the wrong way. I was going north when you were going north. Yeah, no, I wouldn't buy a big fucking mansion.
No,
Just
I mean...
because then it's more for Nancy to clean. No, I like.
But some people-
like
some
our
people
plan
would,
is to
though, they-
buy. It's to buy this house and the house attached to us, and then just make.
That's
one
a good
big
plan.
house.
That's quite a good plan, actually. Would you actually be able to remove a wall from inside the house
Yeah,
and then have it declared one house?
yeah, but well, I think we were like saying just even like tear the whole house down and just build it as one.
That's an
If
idea.
we get the permit, yeah.
People do that. So, and I know they do it on a large scale because it was somewhere in BC where these rich people moved in. They bought an old mansion, $20 million mansion. It was like a heritage thing, right?
Yeah.
And they tore it down and built this, and it looked like didn't look like a house or anything homey. It looked like a fucking complex.
Shit.
And all the people around there were upset about it because they took down such a valuable old, I think it was people from Dubai or something like that.
Right.
Just guys have a freaky amount of money. I'm ready to be rich.
I think we all are. But even like, I'd be rich and I would do this. I would just do this all day.
Well, that's it. If I didn't need to work anymore,
Yeah.
I'd just be doing these videos. But we could also, if we were rich, we could build our own studio
Oh yeah.
and then record there.
That's what I would do. Make that our job.
Well, yeah, you'd have to have some routine, because if you're rich, they all say you should still keep working to some degree.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing high.
back in the day, I wanted to work at the movie theater, but I don't even want to do that. That's too much work.
Well, because then you got to deal with the people, like interact with the public,
Clean the toilets.
cleaning the toilets, and fucking.
Bitch, I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm not gonna clean the toilets.
I'm at a pretty high spot right now.
Alright, I'm still coming. And I found the water. Shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah, since we're around Adriano, we gotta find creative ways to swear. So he doesn't pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty bad at it.
Well, yeah. I mean, most people are kind of bad with letting them slip, right?
Yeah.
And my sister's kid, he's adventurous enough to repeat what he's heard. My kid won't do it. He knows
No.
the words, but he won't say it. He goes, I can say those when I'm older, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
A lot older.
But my sister's kid, he said something pretty nasty recently. I don't want to say it on this podcast, but like I don't have a problem swearing, but I don't want to be talking about what a little kid does. But
Yeah.
he was so angry because they wouldn't let him do something at home that he used a little bit of profanity, and they had to try to compose themselves and not laugh because they thought it was funny, and I think it's funny. But some people get so fucking uptight about it, right? Little kids swear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just part of life. It's gonna happen.
I love it when kids swear.
Mm-hmm.
Like I find it funny, like when kids first learn how to say fuck or shit, and then
Yeah, but you know,
you laugh,
then when
and
they
then
turn
they
it a
see
little bit,
your reaction.
that's it. They see you laughing, so they're like, "Oh, I just did something funny.
Yeah.
This is cool." But then at one point, I remember being maybe mid-20s, and I was making my way back home to Oshawa, and there was these 3 or 4 teenage boys, like 14, 15, and they were just rambling off every fucking swear word that there is.
Yeah.
The C word, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are so stupid. Just swearing for the sake of swearing, like, you know what I mean? It's just like reciting profanity for no reason. So
Yeah,
that was hard to listen to, but you can't say anything to them because they're fearless at that age.
Yeah.
Back
I used to
you,
swear
old
a
man.
lot. I used to swear a lot when I used to work at the print shop, and then after I quit, I don't know. I guess they picked it up. Every fucking word, or every word was like fuck or shit.
Yeah, every second word was the F word,
Yeah.
and there was so much swearing going on that you're amazed that there was actual information being exchanged.
I know. Cause I
Oh,
remember
the sun's going down.
I first started dating Nancy, and she's like, my mom complains that you swear a lot. And I didn't even notice.
No, and that's the thing. When you get into that routine at work and everybody's fucking swearing like we are,
Yeah.
you don't think of it. But people that are not from that environment, they hear it. They're like, "Wow, that's a lot of swearing."
I know.
I've heard people do it so much though. It's so much swearing. It's like now you got a fucking kind of a glitch happening there. You don't need to swear that much.
Yeah, I don't. Now I'm the one that swears the least because I changed it. Like everybody else swears, and I don't. Don't you say I don't swear, because I don't swear around your family, Nance. Everybody else swears but me. But once we get home,
Shaka Khan.
I don't stop swearing.
So, are you anywhere closer to me?
I don't fucking know, man.
I'm
I got 2
'Cause
maps,
I'm so far.
and I'm not on either of them. I'm just a fucking circle.
so far now. I'm gonna start to die.
You know what? Just die. I'll do
Yeah,
the same
I'm
thing.
thinking I might do that because I don't have anything,
Yeah,
and there's no way I'm gonna make it back because my food's running out. So I'm gonna try and kill myself.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Come on, motherfucker.
Okay, that worked.
Come on. Hit me.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh
There
yeah,
we
dee
go.
dee dee.
Hey. There you are.
We're back at home. That's an
might as
interesting way to teleport.
Might as well go back to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I had no fucking clue where I was.
Eek. Me neither. So hopefully I sleep better tomorrow because I didn't sleep very well at all today.
Yeah. You're in the fan right now.
Shit.
Well, where the frig did I go? Alright.
Because of what I tried to do today and just play it you know, be a nice boy and not go fucking buying a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
Of course, it led to another anxiety attack. And at one point, my fucking heart was racing.
Well, that's what usually happens with the anxiety.
So it's not a heart attack?
No, mine. When I get anxiety, it's like my heart's beating 1,000 beats a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and you can feel it. Like the tips of your fingers
It's-
feel like you feel the heartbeat running through your tips of your fingers, or you can actually
Yeah.
feel what the hell is it called? The artery in your neck. You can actually feel it throbbing.
Yeah. That's how I
It's
check
just- yeah.
sometimes. I put my finger on it to make sure it's not going too fast.
Yeah.
But
No,
I still think
get that. I got that last night.
I still think I gotta go to the doctor and find out if everything's underneath control.
Yeah.
I think I lost you again.
You know what? A naturopath is good. They're a little pricey,
Hmm.
but you know what? It worked for me because I got to talk about, like, I could talk about my problem, and you felt good talking, and then he prescribed something natural.
Hmm. Like
And
what? What would it be?
I don't know. I don't like. It's this German natural thing that tastes like orange peel.
It's probably semen.
It's not semen. But for some reason,
Pardon
it calms you down. Right? Of course, it's in my head.
I wonder
I'm crazy.
how they figured that out.
I don't know. But, like, I can write it down for you and you can see if you can find it somewhere.
Hmm.
Because, like, it calms you down. And it's supposed to help you fall asleep too, and it's natural, so there's no coming down. Because, like, there's what the fuck's that medication? No, it's not Prozac. It's for anxiety.
Chill pill?
Clomazepam.
Chill pill?
Clomazepam, it
Chill pill.
it knocks you down,
What's a chill
right?
pill?
And it's worse than a chill pill. Like, it knocks you out, and then you feel groggy
You need a chill pill.
after.
And that's what I don't want. I remember at one point I did talk to my family doctor a while ago about
Why don't you take a couple of chill pills?
what was it called?
It could be
It was for
clomazepam. Yeah.
Yeah, it was for anti-anxiety, and it basically knocked me out for fucking almost 2 days.
Yeah, that's
I
what it
remember
does.
I got home.
It's very addictive too.
Yeah, so I mean, I made it home to my mom's on a Saturday morning after night shift,
Yeah.
and I took this pill. One pill fucking put me out until almost Monday morning, like 1 o'clock Monday morning.
Yeah, it turns you into a zombie.
Yep. And when I came out of it, I wasn't fully awake for another day and a half.
Yeah.
And I said, I am not fucking living like this. So I stopped taking it right off the bat.
Yeah, no.
And then I took this other.
Yeah.
I took serotonin.
Yeah. That's
I
supposed
think
to be
that's what it
good.
was. It was over the top, over the counter, and the dose somebody my size would need would be 0.5 milligrams, and I took a pill that was 3 milligrams.
Oh shit.
So again, that fucked me up too.
Yeah, no. I remember when I first went to the doctor for my anxiety. The doctor prescribed me 1 pill of clomazepam. And
Just to
she's
see how you deal with it.
No, she's like, this is really addictive, and it will mess you up if you take it. But she's like, I'll give you one because it looks like you're struggling. And you know what? I still haven't touched it.
You don't have.
You still haven't taken that pill?
I still haven't taken that pill. It's in my.
Can you take it?
Why are you gonna take it?
Why not?
No.
What's with you?
We're gonna give it to our son on the trip down, so he falls asleep for the whole trip. Yeah. No, I don't want to take it. It's just sitting there. It's still in the pharmacy bag, stapled
Give
shut.
it to me, I'll take it.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I want it.
it's probably expired by now.
It's okay, I'll still take it.
I find it weird how pills possibly have a shelf life and they become less potent.
Makes sense, stop me.
Yeah. But
Like,
you know what?
whatever's
Those ones, once they become expired, they get shipped to third world countries.
Really?
Yeah.
And they let those guys take them and see what they get.
Yeah. Because it's just a recommendation, the expiry date. They're still good. It's just powder.
Well, that's it. There's like it wouldn't evaporate. It's whatever's in the
Yeah.
powder,
It's just
compressed
they lose
powder.
their strength.
Right.
So you can, because I remember my aunt in Chile, she used to work at the hospital, and she would come home with samples, and the samples had expiry dates, and they were already passed, and she's like, "Oh, these are brand new. Don't worry about the expiration date." I'm like, okay. Yeah, there's a cross.
I remember. Yeah, I wonder if we should dig into it and see if there's somebody buried there.
Yeah. Now it's a cock and
The
balls.
expiry expiration date. I became aware of that in The Wolf of Wall Street
Yeah.
when they're taking those fucking Quaaludes.
I like that movie.
I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Whoa. Where are you?
Right behind you.
Die, cow. You too.
I chased the cow off. I don't know where he went.
So Narcos season 2 starts
Oops, sorry.
on Friday.
You know what? I might want to get back into that then, because now that you got the Android working,
Yeah.
I've got 2 of the last episodes from season 1 to finish.
Oh, they're
So
so
maybe I'll
good.
start them. And
Yeah.
oh fuck, I didn't want to watch it. Same thing with every single thing, like Sons of Anarchy. Any show that I eventually fell in love with.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, I had some major apprehension, and then when I finally got into it, I thought, "Wow, what the fuck was I so afraid of?"
And you know
And
what?
I still think that's what I'm.
Once you get into Stranger Things,
Hmm.
you're gonna fucking love it.
Yeah, I wanted to check it out this week, but I'm gonna hold off.
Cause they were talking to the kids today, like that were in it, and they're like, "Oh, what did the directors tell you to do?" And they're like, "Oh, just made us watch The Goonies and The Lost Boys and Stand by Me and shit like that, so they can get prepared."
Really?
Because it's set in the '80s,
So-
right?
Right, so they could get into that vibe of the
Yeah.
'80s.
But it's got like a really Goonies vibe to it, which is like, I don't know, just nostalgic. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And they got renewed for season 2, which is comes out next fall.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna start off with Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Because I saw a preview and I thought, I like the way that looks.
Yeah, it's good. I
And
don't
when you
think
said it was a total '80s vibe, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I didn't read into much to it. Like I didn't want to read up on it. We just watched it just for shits and giggles, and then it turned out like the first episode we're like, and then after the second one, we're like, okay, we gotta keep watching this. We gotta keep watching this.
That's good.
And then I think we finished it.
I
in a
remember,
week. It's only 8 episodes anyway.
Yeah, but like it's total '80s vibe, and
Yeah,
Narco is a total '70s vibe.
yeah,
So there's a lot of retro goodness happening.
yeah. And
Man,
that
I
one
don't know where
starts
you
on
would.
Friday.
Really?
Yeah. I am over yonder. So hopefully, we're in the States. Maybe if it's raining, I can find Narcos and we can watch it. Narcos. computer died.
Your computer died.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, here's a zombie. Maybe if I give it a flower, maybe it'll go away.
I saw you hit the duck with a flower.
So yeah, dude, we gotta go to that rage room in Toronto, so we can go beat the shit out of some office supplies.
Oh yeah.
So when I get back, we'll book something and we'll go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you just get to walk in there with a baseball bat and smash shit?
Yeah. And there's different packages, and then you can select more stuff if you want. If you want to beat some more stuff up. And you just walk in, beat the shit out of stuff, and then you leave, and you don't even have to clean anything up.
No, that's interesting.
Oh yeah. They also have, I think these are the people that do the axe throwing. The axe throwing is pretty fun. Like when you get a big group of people, you do like a tournament.
Mm. I don't want to be doing any axe throwing.
No, it's actually not bad.
I would just hate to miss.
Well, you're throwing it at plywood, so you can't.
Mm.
There's nothing to do. Like if you miss, you miss. It's not like you're gonna hit anybody.
Unless you aim at somebody.
Yeah, unless you aim it at somebody. But like,
Mm-hmm.
you shoot at the same time as the person next to you shoots, and then you walk up to go get it. So it's pretty much darts with little axes. Fuck you. How about that? Hitting you with steak.
This guy's going down. Get down, Clunky.
There we go.
Teamwork.
Want some steak?
You got. Thank you.
It's
You
raw.
got a lot of arrows.
I picked them up. Hey, zombie! Oh, that was me. Picked up your steak again. Fucking zombie. Ah! Fuck. There we are.
You did too.
So we're at an hour 7.
Ready. So I'm guessing this is a podcast, right? Because we don't.
Yeah.
We haven't really done anything.
No. We've just been reminiscing about fucking Minecraft.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go to bed in here. Yeah, because it's already 9:39.
Mm-hmm.
Did we forget to talk about anything?
No, I don't think so. We're both a little tired.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I might go to the doctor's and get checked out just to make sure, because I am 39 years old and I weigh 285 pounds. And if I
Yeah.
was having any concerns about my heart, I want someone to tell me there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Just there's no
Does it
harm in
mean-
getting checked out.
No, it started beating really fast and hard today.
Yeah.
And I was in bed and I had to sit up and breathe and wait for it to go away.
And no,
And,
usually when I get anxiety, that's what I have.
And my cousin, all the way out in BC,
Yeah.
he had a heart attack. And they said that the blockage in one artery was 70% blocked and the other one was 90% blocked.
Shit.
So that's pretty fucking bad. And the dude, I don't know if he smokes or not. I don't know a whole lot about him. I just know that he's not like heavy, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's a smaller dude, and he doesn't have a lot of weight on him. But for whatever reason, he still ended up having a pretty serious heart attack.
Yeah, our neighbor had a
changed.
heart attack, and he's like a fit guy,
Really?
and they said his arteries were plugged, and what did he have to get in it? Like a bypass? They had to put splints in his arteries to open them up because they were all like clogged.
Jeez.
Uh,
And you said he was a fit dude, right? He was
yeah, but
working
the
out.
thing is, the wife doesn't cook, so they always eat out.
Mm.
So
And you know
but,
what?
like, he's almost in his 60s.
Mm. Well, there's a dude.
I think he is in his.
Same thing.
Oh.
One of our buddies that we don't talk to anymore.
Yeah.
One of his neighbors was in his mid-40s and he was always jogging, always fit and lean. Mid-40s, he just keeled over in the middle of tying up his shoes and
Yeah.
fucking fell there dead. Like,
Shit.
I find that so bizarre when the fit people start croaking.
Yeah.
And apparently, what's his name? That cyclist dude, Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
He said that the human heart has only a certain number of beats. So all these people doing that fiendish cardio for hours and hours and hours and hours, you're going through.
Well,
Which I've always-
there was an old guy on our street. He used to go for runs every day. Right? He was like a really fit guy. You remember him, Nance? He used to run, but he used to smoke at the same time.
Who?
And then one day they found him dead in his house. It was an old guy, lived up the street with curly hair. He was muscular. Oh, she can't remember. But like he used to walk the block, run. He was always with his shirt off.
Mm.
I remember that.
Of course, I remember that.
Well, that reminds me of that dude that I told you about. That I keep bringing up. That dude that was doing scarification to himself.
Yeah,
He used to ride his bike out of work when it was home time. Right, he'd ride his bike
yeah,
and he'd have the gear set on the most difficult one. So he's really pedaling to get this thing to go right,
yeah.
and he's smoking at the same time. It looked like the dumbest thing ever. So
You remember
he's one of
when-
those guys.
Do you remember when Danny quit smoking, and then he was on the patch, and then he had a cigarette while on the patch and had a heart attack at work?
Danny Morton.
Yeah,
I do remember that vaguely.
I remember he had
So he-
quit that day, and he was on the patch. And
He quit smoking that day or
Yeah.
quit work,
he quit smoking that day.
and then he was on the patch, and then he had a
was on the
cigarette.
patch, and he had a cigarette, and he had a heart attack.
So that super saturated his system with nicotine or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Because he used to put on like 2 patches. Because he was an idiot.
Hmm. No, I think the way I did it to quit smoking,
Yeah.
I guess everybody's different, but this way worked for me. I used that peace pipe
Yeah,
or the vaporizer, and I used that a lot, and I kept lowering the nicotine, and then eventually I found that I didn't have that fiendish urge to have more because there's no more nicotine in it. And then the last time I had it, there's some little piece of black piece of, I don't know what it was, a little tiny piece of something, and
Right.
it came off in my fucking in the bouche out of this fucking peace pipe. So that grossed me out, and I thought, yeah, I don't need to be inhaling stuff anymore. I kind of want to live. But that's after smoking for 21 years, right? So I've
Yeah.
already done some damage.
me too. But luckily, I was able just to quit cold turkey.
Like you total willpowered, and you made it work.
Actually, you know what? I took advantage that I was sick and I couldn't breathe. So I stopped New Year's Eve. I don't remember
New
what
Year's
year
Day?
it was anymore. No, it was actually New Year's Eve.
Mm.
And since then, I haven't wanted a cigarette, and the smell just fucking disgusts me. Because before,
That's
when I
another thing I
smoked,
found
I
out.
love that smell.
Mm-hmm. And then after you quit, when you really have it in your mind that you want to quit, and you get away from that, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You get away from that smell on you, and then when you smell it on someone else, then you're like, oh, fuck, I used to
Oh,
smell like that?
fuck. Yeah, really.
What'd you do, fall down?
Yeah, there's fucking sand down here.
I'll join you. This looks like something we've seen before.
Yeah, no, like, I remember that smell, like, I loved it. I don't know, it's because it reminded me of, like, my dad smoking when I was younger or what, but...
Possibly. And I knew when I was a kid that when I grew up, because of my
Watch.
dad, I'd be smoking.
Yeah. Well,
Because I thought, whatever
back
my
then,
dad
who
did, I
grew up
thought,
with... What?
yeah.
I died.
What?
There you are.
I almost escaped or exited the game. They said, do you want to exit? I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. Like, who didn't grow up with their parents smoking all the time?
Exactly. Yeah, like, I mean, in that day, my mom smoked. My stepdad's the only one I've ever known through his whole life he never smoked. And I thought because my dad's so cool, I love him, and he smokes, then I'm gonna be smoking tomorrow just like that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I did, but eventually got my head out of my ass. Like my grandfather smoked all the way up until 71 or 72, and he
Holy.
died. And I remember right near the end, he got sick, but then they put him on steroids, and that made him better. He said that he never felt better ever, so he went right back to it, smoking. And near the end, they had to give him this medication that would break up the phlegm in his lungs and his throat,
Yeah.
because he it was so clogged up that he had to have this. I forget how it was administered, whether it was a liquid or a pill or a spray. Anyways, he was at the bathroom sink, or pardon me, the kitchen sink in my mom's house, just hacking and retching, desperately trying to get his lungs clear enough to take a breath, right?
Yeah.
And then when my grandmother went, she said after they took a lung out, she goes, "Oh, it never felt better. Feel totally fine." And then she finally admitted that it was horrific to sit there and constantly be thinking about how you're going to take your next breath. And there's two of those examples. I'm like, am I just going to waltz right into that same fucking trap? I might have already, but you know,
Where are you?
I think I just found you.
You found me?
Whoa! I fell down here.
Oh, fuck.
You got a lot of arrows in you.
Here? Here.
Thank you. I can't seem to keep track of you. There you go. So hopefully I haven't fucked myself, because I don't want to ever go back to smoking. The money involved, the health. Like we know after all these generations that grew up saying that they didn't know how bad it was.
Yeah.
We know for a fact how bad it is. You know what I mean? And for anyone to make the decision to keep putting
Yeah.
that shit to their lips.
Yeah, because we all
there's a
grew up
dude-
with, like, parents smoking in the cars with the windows closed.
Yeah, totally. Because in their day, they didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
No.
They just digged it.
I'm gonna die. It's cold.
Came up.
Daryl.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, really. Well, holy fuck, that's a lot of arrows. Alright, so if you want, we'll make our way up. Or we'll just die with this green guy over here.
You can zoom in on videos on Instagram now.
Huh? I'm talking this guy died. I don't know how they get up. Oh, here we go. We made it! Woohoo!
I think when I get stressed out again,
yeah,
when I get stressed out again, I think I'm gonna play this game.
you
'Cause remember the
should.
time that me and you we were both building our own missions, right? Our own
Yeah.
levels. When I just sat there and did it, and like it was when I finally showed you, it didn't really look like a whole lot, but at the time, the slow pace of making it,
Yeah,
you're dead.
yeah, I'm dead. I had no
Kinda
idea
felt
where the
like-
fuck we were.
Free therapy.
Yeah, I know. It's calming because you don't have to think about
Mhm.
anything. You just do it.
No, and it's nice and slow paced, and it's a simple, lighthearted looking game. It doesn't look like real life, full of demons and shit. Speaking of that, there's a game coming out called Agony, and that looks like you're in hell. Like it looks like fucking scary. So of course I'm gonna buy it.
Alright, let's go to bed and then we'll end this puppy. Poppy.
Alrighty.
I'll let you go to work.
Oh, I really don't want to. I just want to stay here and play games.
Alright. Alright, so I gotta click on you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another podcast, and it looks like slowly but surely some of you are starting to listen. So click on one of us.
Well,
Oh,
sorry, I clicked.
violence. So thank you for watching, and when Giorgio's away, and Nancy's away, there's their family trip. The next 2 weeks, I might do a solo mission or two.
Yes,
And
yes.
Georgie, you can decide when you want it to be released.
Yep. Alright. Good night, everybody.
Okay, dude.